offense was going to try to be aggressive, got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He leaves it with his back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. To throw, it's Shuck. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up fourth down.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Makes the grab well past the sticks. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
Yeah, no.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long.
You said we?
Looking to throw it again. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Oh.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
Fucked up.
And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back through zone. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4 seconds coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs management. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Offense backed up. Defense knows they want to run the football to create a little bit of room. Nice aggressive downhill attack, getting in the backfield, almost getting the safety.
A pretty good job by the running back just to avoid giving up the 2 points.
Just inch that ball out of there.
Finds the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
White going to attack through the air. Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
That's crazy.
DB does an outstanding
job
on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Coming after him. Creates a little space.
Damn. So he's like, go knock on our door?
They're out to the 28 for the first down.
How you know she at home?
The offense wastes no
That's
time
crazy.
getting the timeout call.
What you grill?
Is it crazy or is it acceptable behavior?
It's tolerated.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
I made beef ribs.
He's got it on the right.
Beef rib.
Good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Right. Second quarter,
Okay.
getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Okay.
A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but a good pickup there
You
on first
doing your
down.
thing.
I tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a
Where
blitzer,
mine at?
I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front.
You didn't
on the
eat. What you mean you
defensive
ain't
line.
eat?
They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
This defense will try
Let me
to
find
force
out-
a fourth
let me find out
down
you be
on
eating
3rd
while
and
you
short
cooking.
from the 45. White
Let me
wants
find
to
out you be
throw it.
eating while you cooking.
It's complete to the right. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Yeah, that's how you eat.
Just beautiful. That's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. Keeps your offense on the field. Keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously, not as good as throwing a touchdown pass.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. Way better than having to trot up over the bench and wait for your turn to get on the shot.
He's gonna pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And if that was incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there.
That's a great job by the DB
Right.
playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DB's
For
kinda
sure.
get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there.
No, I
Too
still have my
much
uniform
speed on
on.
the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quarterback checking the play.
I understand that.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I heard you.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the
I didn't
hit
say he was
forced
off
the
tonight.
incompletion.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the
Calm
ball
down,
down
killer.
the field. He'll just keep slinging it. The sure hands, it's Hunter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Glass half full, glass half empty, guys. Obviously great, they got a completion. You prefer that over incompletions or interceptions. The glass half empty. I mean, they made that 3rd down a bit more manageable, but not that much.
Headed to the end zone. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their 1st game. And you've seen it.
How much they say for the sensor?
They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he made the extra point without problem. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Riley. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to.
Time to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the center.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab on the left side.
You said the oil light?
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
No.
Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Brown. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose the
That's
yard.
shit that pissed you off.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Auburn! How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
You said what?
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab at the 30. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for
She probably with Josh.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Okay, well, bitch, say that.
Back to throw, it's Shuck. Feeling some heat. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. And they'll accept the penalty and push this offense backward. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Fires downfield. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He's loose. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15.
You upset.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about 2 opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
And the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth.
Bro, he keep getting me with this weak, same-ass pass, bro.
For 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
So where you at now?
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. A very
You
efficient
ain't bullshitting.
5-play scoring drive.
So if she there, then
And
what?
they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass.
I'm not gonna knock on her door, so she
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Now the quarterback changing the original
That's
play
a long
call.
time, Fee.
Yeah, and
Pressure coming.
I know she's in
Trying to
there.
make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. White going to attack through the air.
And if she is in there,
Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime
Damn.
update.
Like I said, you've been just telling me, like, yeah, I don't want to be bothered right now. Like, that's okay. Like, that's okay to say
Auburn
that.
ready to boot it deep to start
At least,
the second half.
at least respond though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but I can't expect you to just ignore me. Like I'm fucking annoying ass.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Some of these fuck down that you don't
He
want
was
to
hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20.
Not no real friend, like maybe all these other user ass.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What do you agree? Nothing went well in the first half for you. At this point, trailing by as much as you are. Throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
On second down, he'll fire. Got it in the middle, it's Lacey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Facing a third down and short.
Unless you're mad at them.
From the gun, wants to pass.
First of all, you know my friend.
He
my
lets
nigga,
one
first
fly
of all.
deep.
Secondly, yes,
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll try to take it back. The 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Shuck. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense has been lights out for the majority of this football game. They did give up a score to this guy, but they know who the big weapon is. They know where the quarterback is going to be looking. So here in the second half, they're going to have a plan for him, and they did on that last one.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Lambert Smith. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He wants to throw here on second down. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that time.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
No surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. They're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
White wants to throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. And he's got it at the 25. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it. And they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Going over the top. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw, trying to get to him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And when it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. He's being a little reckless with that football. Threw the interception last time and almost threw another one here.
Golly, that's back-to-back drives. You've got to have your quarterback making smart decisions. Can't turn the football over. He's got to get those cobwebs out of his head and start dialing it in.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 45, Louisville 7.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. They'll try to get it through the air. Going deep. And he throws another interception. Bringing it back. The 40. The 20. Inside the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
To the air, it's Shuck. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Looking to take a shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Cardinals are on the move. Back to the air one more time. Moves away as he feels pressure. He looks that one in nicely. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the single back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
On the move from inside his own 20. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this run.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Lambert Smith. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The give as they work on that clock. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game.
Going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Finds his tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
White going to attack through the air. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline and you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll line up for a second down play. He's going up top here late in the game. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Auburn lines up quickly.
Third down coming up.
Quarterback will audible. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. White wants to throw it. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
52, Louisville, 10.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Stopped after making the catch.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Get set.
White going to attack through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down here for the offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top. Snares it outside. It's Brooks. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Shuck. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pass on the way. It's picked off. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a